Hi, I'm Dr. Chelsea Haig, and this is just a short snippet on the power of the word yet. So a lot of times my kids get really frustrated, right? Because stuff happens and they can't do it yet. Like they can't swim in the deep end, or they don't know how to draw a heart, or they don't know how to do something, or they can't climb to the highest. Like we're on a farm right now, and I don't know if you can see that fence over there, but they like to climb up over that fence, so like they can't climb to the top rung. And when they start to get really frustrated, sometimes they have behaviors, and I just really like to reframe it with yet. So they'll say like, I can't do it, and be really upset. And I like to say, you can't do it yet. And that's a reframe for them. So when I offer that reframe, I'm saying like, you're growing, you're gonna be able to foster these skills, and like presumably you're gonna be able to get to the top rung of that gate, or like you're going to be able to swim all the way out into the deep end, and I believe in you. I know that you can do that, and just because you can't do it yet doesn't mean anything. It just means you can't do it yet. It means that we get to keep trying. We have the opportunity to keep trying, and I'm going to be here with you as you continue to learn and grow. So that's one of the ways that I foster growth mindset. If you follow Carol Dweck's work, we know from that work that we really like, well, not we really like, but something that's really important for kids as they grow is to learn that effort really counts for something, and that struggle is good. It's how you learn. That learning edge is the struggle, right? And so it can be hard and frustrating to be in the learning process, but we want to value that. And so for me, that's kind of what yet does. When I reframe, oh, you can't do it yet, I'm honoring that like there's something that's hard that they can't yet do, and also saying like, we get to keep working on it, kiddo. Like we are learning together. We're gonna keep working on this. So that's just one simple thing that I do in my home in order to sort of foster growth mindset for my little ones. And it's a language shift, and so I invite you to incorporate the yet language into your own home lives. Let me know how it goes. Hi everyone, Dr. Chelsea Haig with Positive Parenthood, and I'm just out on a walk. We're in rural Mexico right now, and I wanted to come and talk to you guys about something I've been thinking about, which is the word let, and the way that it kind of structures our adult-child relationships. So that's a word I use a lot in my parenting. Like I'll let her do this. I'm not going to let her do that. You're not old enough. I can't let you do that. That's too dangerous. I'm not going to let you, like, etc. And I also want to say that I'm a parent that really works hard to try to instill like a sense of empowerment in my kids. It's really important to me that they have body autonomy, that they know they have body autonomy, and that they are able to speak for themselves and sort of express their needs and desires. And yet I use pretty constantly the word let, and I hear it all the time. Like when I'm with my friends and their kids, or on a play date, or at the park, I hear a lot of parents using the word let. I can't let you do that, or can I do this? Yes, I'll let you, or my mama won't let me. And it's interesting, right? Because letting somebody do something implies that the person who's doing the letting maintains the control. Like that's just like what it implies linguistically, and I don't think that's what most of us want. I think most of us want to be able to give some of that power to our children, and yet we're using words that sort of hold us back from that. And I think it also opens up, thinking about like the way those words kind of land, opens us up a way for us to really think about what it's like to be a child again, and to have to ask permission to wear these shoes, or have to ask permission to go into the deep end of the pool, or to have cookies for dinner instead of dessert, or whatever it is. What does it mean to not have that kind of autonomy? And of course, I'm not saying that like children should be able to make all of their decisions themselves. Of course, I wouldn't want that for my own children. I think that our littles are learning, right? But I think it's an interesting construct to think about the power of a word like let, and how we can sort of shift things in the dynamics with our children if we don't use the word let. Like, what does that mean for their autonomy? If we can just say like, okay, that's your choice, and just remove that word from our language. I'm not letting you do that. And it might be that we replace that word with something else, or we just phrase it differently. But I think even in a positive statement, the use of that word really implies a power dynamic, and the child is the one without the power. So that's just random thoughts from my walk this afternoon, thinking about parenting, thinking about power, thinking about how to really deconstruct my relationship with my children so that they have as much power as possible, and so that they grow up into young human beings who are autonomous and are powerful and have full control of their body, and who use their voices to say what they want, and use their communities in order to become the kinds of people that they want to be. So, yeah, deep thoughts on the use of the word let. Chelsea Haig from Positive Parenting. Looking forward to talking to you soon.